What a big baby. He'll be fine. He'll start, like, pandering to little kids even more.
Jack Doherty, one of the least likable streamers out there, gave the world another reason to dislike him this past weekend as he decided to live stream and interact with chat while driving with a friend in the car while it was raining, as he was speeding and looking right down on his phone. And he absolutely knew what he was doing because just a minute before he crashed, he said this.
Literally, guys, you can't see shit. I'm most likely going to crash this car. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully not.
So yeah, naturally he spun out, then gave us the wildest show of how little he cares about the people surrounding him, because the only thing that was important for him was, we have to make sure we get all of this on film. And then obviously the McLaren, meanwhile, he gave his friend, who he seriously hurt, the camera to film everything.
Chat, if I got into a car accident, I would make content for you. I would. I'd be like, no way, I crashed my car, oh my god.
While blood was gushing out of his face. Extremely normal influencer behavior. That was sarcasm because for even some of the worst streamers, that's a massive stretch. I mean, this...
Chat, I'm not gonna get into an accident. I literally don't go anywhere. Don't worry. I don't have, like, a McLaren that's worth $250,000. I drive a shitty car. It's fine. It gets me from A to B. I'm fine.
Stream was just so much of a narcissistic disaster. One would think it would be like a phenomenal parody of how these recent IRL streamers act, except this is just reality, and this is exactly how they act. So now he's dropped a YouTube video in response to this crash, and we get to see the footage he was focused on filming.
So this is the thumbnail they used? Can you see it? This is the thumbnail they used, not the one with the shirt off. That's not gonna, by the way, 198,000 views in 23 hours. That's not gonna make you back the money you lost from the car.
Response to this crash. And we get to see the footage he was focused on filming, even though the first responders told him, hey, can you stop filming so we can actually check on your friend to make sure he's okay? Because here he gave this baffling response when they asked that.
Hey, listen, man, I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow. Sorry.
It's unbelievable how much this guy sucks. This is the most self-inflicted situation ever that everyone else around him now has to clean up. I mean, this dude was so useless, he couldn't even call himself a tow truck because he was more busy having himself filmed that he was in a car crash.
Don't tell me you're gonna call your own. Can you help me?
So let's see the footage that was more important for him to get than for him to actually take proper care of his friend.
I don't know how to feel right now, guys. I'm so
this is his video. Oh,
sad,
okay.
Bro. I'm
yeah.
so sad right now. Sadness can't express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mill is still okay.
Oh my god, that's even worse than I thought. He's like, yeah, my watch is still okay. My friend might have a concussion, but my watch is still fine.
Okay.
He's not kidding. Meanwhile, his friend is standing there behind him with blood gushing out of his head. And he's like, at least my Richard Mill is okay. Yeah. This guy has the personality of Saga.
How much is a Richard Mill? Richard Mill watch price. Richard Mill, $2.84 million, $5 million, 3.5. I don't get it, man. A few hundred grand? Well, I'm just Googling it. It's giving me a price. Is there like a... It's between 60,000 to a couple hundred grand. It's so ugly, too. Are you shitting me? Dude, these are so ugly. I'm not even kidding.
Bread. So the only thing he can cling to is his material possessions.
Fuck, bro.
They are so lucky they're alive. They're lucky they weren't going fast enough where it crumpled even more of this, and it didn't like slice into the rail. Yeah, they're lucky. Why is his shirt off? Because he wants to look good.
This is gonna be happening today.
Me neither. God, so bad.
Needs to wash that stank off.
It's totaled. It was a couple days before my 21st birthday.
Oh no! My own stupidity just ruined the vibes. It seems like this is the first time he actually realizes actions have consequences. Because remember the time when he flipped the golf cart with his girlfriend in it and put her in the hospital? That was funny to him because it didn't really affect.
Was she okay though? I think we watched that clip. She looked like she kind of tumbled pretty hard. Yeah, okay, look, I'm all for like playing and like having play fights with your girlfriend, but it was like he didn't realize a thing. No, I don't think it was. He kind of laughed at her. Yeah. He beat his girlfriend. No. Let's listen to it again.
Oh no! My own stupidity just ruined the vibes. It seems like this is the first time he actually realizes actions have consequences. Because remember the time when he flipped the golf cart with his...
He flipped the golf cart on his girlfriend. Unintentionally. But still, like, don't... my first thought, if I flipped a golf cart and then someone was, like, hurt because of it, I wouldn't laugh at them. My response is like to check if they're okay. Yeah, he flipped it with her in it. It could have crashed on her and broke her arm or something.
Girlfriend in it and put her in the hospital. That was funny to him
but
because
still.
It didn't really affect him as he didn't own the golf cart and he wasn't the one who got hurt. But now it's finally clicking with him. Oh, stupid actions lead to stupid consequences.
Oh.
Wow. Also, shout out McLaren for saving their lives here because I said this in my last video, but this crash could have been so much worse. If the front of the car didn't completely disintegrate and absorb the impact, their bodies would have had to take that impact. And if that happens, they likely wouldn't have been walking away from this.
You hit your head hard, bro.
Yeah, it did do its job. I'm just saying, if it went any faster and if the guardrail wasn't there, they would have flown and yeah, they probably would have died. 100%.
I just remember, like, after it just panicking, both the windows breaking.
I know the smoke was...
Dude, that guy...
Did you see me kick out the window?
Who?
Did you see me kick out the window?
That was you?
Yeah.
Dude, and then someone...
Bro, shut the fuck up. Let the lady do her job, man. Look, I have friends that work in hospital. Don't start yapping when she's trying to take care of you. I would shut up. When a doctor's touching my face.
I ripped the other window out. I was like trying to figure out how to do it. You were like banging your elbow on it.
I know, I punched it.
Dude, you were going crazy. That was Michael David, but like that was...
Yeah, she's got those are scissors, by the way. She's not doing something that doesn't matter.
So scary. It smoked up so fast. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think she's putting in maybe stitches, sutures. Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, if you could have had a full tank of gas, like, we would have been exploded.
Dude, I don't even know.
Because my tank was empty. Like, it literally was at like 20 miles left. And then also on top of that, we crashed like 42 miles per hour.
I know, we weren't even going fast.
At all.
He's literally lying, though. He was going like 72 miles an hour, not 42. Yeah, he's lying. It was 72. It was not 42. When they crashed, it was 38 miles per hour. Okay, but when it got out of control, they were going 72. They slowed down. He wasn't in control. He was doing it before the crash.
I mean, the last clip we saw the speedometer was this, and also
72 ain't crap. In Florida, we do 200 miles per hour. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares that you do 200 miles an hour. You're doing 72 miles an hour on a freaking highway, man. And it was raining. He hydroplaned.
Also, notice how he's looking at the chat on his phone and not the road.
No! No! No!
So I don't know why he's like trying to gaslight the story when he streamed the whole story himself. He is his own worst enemy here. He broadcasted everything. And then now he's trying to repaint the story. And as we know, he sped up after we last saw the speedometer. Obviously...
Hold on, wait, so you start hydroplaning, the speedometer stops reporting correctly. It was 72 miles an hour at the start of the accident. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because when you're hydroplaning, the speedometer cannot correctly track how fast you're going since you're hydroplaning, and the wheels are just spinning on nothing at that point. How is it going to calculate it? Yeah.
Hydroplaning and sliding sideways slows you down, but if he was driving 42, he wouldn't have spun out and crossed 4 lanes of traffic like that.
We hydroplaned.
Mhm.
We could have went off that cliff down the whole thing. Would have been dead. Holy.
Yeah, the railing
there was a
saved
cliff
him.
right there. Oh my god. We're happy to be alive, you know? Mother.
She's turning away. She doesn't want to look.
We left in 2 cars. We left here in 2 cars.
His parents are such fucking morons, man. Raising such a rat, man. I'm gonna hold him accountable. He's 20, by the way. He's 20.
It's like 6 hours ago, and now we're back in 1 car.
It's your mom. Now your mom's crying.
Yo, he's so crazy for that. No way, dog.
No,
Reckless
bro.
endangerment for content. Yo, that's wild. Yo, he's wild. He's crazy. This guy's cray-cray.
You are lucky you are alive, Jack. I don't want to go on your funeral, Jackie. Please, please, take this seriously.
You raised him this way. Look, I'm sure she means well. I'm gonna say it. That sounds so fake. No. Don't say that. I'm gonna say it. I'm sure she does mean it. I'm sure she does mean it. But she's a fucking moron for raising him this way. She raised a dumbass. That's right. Yeah, she is his mom. Look, I'm not gonna say it. I'm sure she does care about him to an extent, but she did raise him this way.
No marijuana when you're driving.
I
Oh,
didn't.
phone. What happened? Tell me.
Mom, it was just wet. We hydroplaned, Mom. Like, I couldn't do anything about it.
At least admit that you were being an idiot on your phone to your own mother.
He's their family. Oh my god.
She's going to find out either way, because this guy documents everything. Again, his hunger for clout on the internet is his own worst nightmare, because he streamed himself committing a crime. If his friend realizes that he isn't actually his friend, this is a grand slam lawsuit for him right here. And that's also the perfect stream for his insurance company.
That's actually a really good point. He has no respect for his mom because he's still lying. She's gonna see the video, obviously, at some point, but he's literally lying to his mom's face after scaring her.
Because, you know, their goal is to not pay. Then, on top of that, there could easily be criminal charges here, as what he did was clearly reckless endangerment, which could be up to 1 year in jail in Florida. He's also a high-profile...
In these cases where in Europe, I think it's Sweden or Norway, they give you a fine based on your income. I don't think it should be $1,000 and 12 months probation. I think it should be for him. If he makes like $10 million, they should fine him for like $1 million or 2 million or 3 million. You know, proportional. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck this fucking asshole.
year in jail in Florida. He's also a high-profile,
And only a
extremely
year.
disliked person doing this. So he also is, I guess, the perfect target for Florida to make an example out of. Because let's be real here, the state of Florida does not want people to be acting like this on their roads. But of course, he doesn't understand why people have a problem with his behavior.
So much going on. Like, no one understands. Everyone's so quick to put some on me on social media. No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like, I literally almost
Nobody would put themselves in danger, you fucking dipshit. Holy shit.
died in a car accident. I literally almost died of these cars too. At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding.
I want to punch him in Minecraft, man. I want to punch him in the face.
Again, he's not kidding. No one's...
My I still got 2 Lambos. At least you got 2 Lambos. And now I'm kidding you guys, except I'm really not. I really care about my cars.
laughing. That's all he has. I know plenty of people have gone through exactly what we've gone through here and caused accidents because they were morons. That's why reckless endangerment is a charge.
Don't eat this car on the race.
Motion. I can do it again.
Everything in life is for
He's joking to his mom that he's gonna do it again. What a fucking joke, man.
The reason, Jack.
Where's
Take
Michael
some
David?
notes. Where's Michael? I'm gonna go the other Michael.
I'm ready to start going again. Give me my keys. I realized I still got my McLaren key, so I still have all my keys. Let me take a pic with all my keys real quick. So people still think I have a McLaren.
This guy might act.
Oh my god, man. This can't be real.
Actually have the lowest EQ that I've ever seen out of any social media influencer because he just somehow manages to say exactly the things that would make any person.
Yo, where's the dad? Where's the dad? Where's the dad to like clap his cheeks and slap some sense into him, bro? Like, what is going on? Yeah, fatherless behavior. Father figure, where's the dad? Where's the dad, bro?
Shed their skin with cringe. It's like he's deliberately trying to be unbearable.
Oh, I'm just happy to be alive, guys. I literally was crying on the way home. Like, if we didn't hit the guardrail head on, one of us would have been just crushed. Like, that would have been so bad. But I'm glad that me and Michael are both okay. That's a huge lesson. No more driving cars like this in the rain. No more, I don't even know, bro. Like, I wasn't even going fast. That's the crazy part. It's just like, just can't drive those cars in the rain.
No, you just can't floor a high-powered rear-wheel drive car in the rain while not looking at the road with one hand on the wheel. Then when you hydroplane, you jam the brakes. That is 100% a skill issue. And I don't even think he understands what he's even driving. He's just buying supercars because it's a flex and they go fast. And I also don't think he realized
100 kilometers an hour in the rain. Oh, this is why I don't like going outside. Like, at least if I fall down the stairs and break my neck, it's my own fault, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone drives into me and I break my legs and I can't walk anymore, it's someone else's fault, not mine. Unless, of course, it's, like, actually my fault. But I'm saying, like, statistically, if you are driven into and you're doing everything correctly, it's their fault, not yours. You were just there at the wrong time. There's inherent risk to everything. Well, yeah, so is walking down the stairs, but like my point is like you're doubling that factor by having these. God, I'm really holding myself back, but you have these mouth breathing dipshits who just don't care.
this is it yet, but he just lived through the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because this dude literally said in his last video that he thought he was the best driver in the world.
I'm not driving in the rain anymore.
Yeah.
I thought I was the best driver in the world. Clearly, I'm not.
Well, that's your problem right there. Yeah, that's what happens when you drive supercars in good conditions. They are engineered to give you so much confidence while driving until the conditions aren't good and you total your car. Like if his first car was an old school Shelby Cobra, he wouldn't be here today. Because I mean, there's a reason Mustangs seem to be heat-seeking missiles for crowds, and they're a lot easier to drive than those Shelbys. Now, obviously, I might have set myself up for a cell phone if I crash a car now, but hey, if I'm being a dumbass and I ended up doing so, that's on me for being a complete dumbass. But the goal here is to never act like that. But I digress. To end my rant, I'm just gonna say I think the prefrontal cortex patch for Jack at 25 is gonna do wonders for him. But next,
That old car also wouldn't crumple like the McLaren as well. That's gonna kill him. That's gonna send him flying out of the car through the windshield and kill him. 100%.
he addresses his kick ban in
Hundo.
complete denial.
Jack, I promise you have a mic.
Idiot.
I promise I will be soon in your home. You have to take care of your.
What the hell is this? Why does he have OnlyFans plastered on top of the TV? Oh, right, because he's a pimp. Yeah. Yeah. His girlfriend does OnlyFans and he pimps out her and other people. Dude, imagine being this guy's mom. Imagine, like, walking around and being like this and being like, yeah, my son is a pimp, essentially. Like a fancy pimp. So gross. I'd feel icky. I don't know if I'd be able to, like, deal with it. Maybe, like, my emotional level is just higher, but, like, what the hell?
So, what happened with the live stream? You got paid?
You got banned.
Why?
It's suspended. I'm fine.
So, how you gonna do your property?
I will. I'll get on banned. Don't worry. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, for...
I don't think
That, she's concerned about him making money! Okay, how will you do your party? Oh, okay.
So, bud, Kick in recent times have actually been following through with her permanent bans.
Yeah, this
like
makes sense.
Johnny Smalley. He's been begging for months to get his account back, but he's still permanently banned. Kick would look extremely weak and unserious if they unban him, so Jack is in complete denial, as again, he's never had real consequences before.
You okay? Are you sure? Where you got the stitches?
Like there. Yeah.
I don't want to see them.
Let me see that.
Where you got the stitches?
Like there. Yeah.
Looks pretty. That's actually a pretty deep stitch. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2 big stitches, maybe like tiny little ones here. I can't quite tell. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's why it was bleeding so bad. So, to put it in perspective, his entire face was basically covered in blood when it happened too. Yeah, he was feeling the whole time.
I don't want to see them.
It's a little wicked. We're live though.
You okay?
We are live, Michael. How's it feel? How you feel?
Kind of, but
Yeah.
no harm to play here.
That's fine. At least we're okay. Like, it really put into perspective, like, we could have both been dead right now. That's like the crazy, sad part.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. My reckless behavior could have ended your life. That's
Oh my
sad.
God.
It's so
Oh my
hard
God,
to take
bro.
this guy serious.
All right, guys, I just totaled my McLaren. It is completely cooked right now. I don't know what to do. Look, all the parts are right here.
I genuinely think that there's a factor to nature versus nurture. You can be born a sociopath or a psychopath, but if you have good, loving parents, you can at least steer them down the path of not being a menace to society. I read a statistic. I think it's like 1 in 16 people or something are actual diagnosed sociopath, and they live amongst you. You just don't know about it. But if you nurture them into being bad and you don't teach them empathy, you not teach, but like be a good example for them, because you can't really teach someone empathy if they're sociopathic, from what I understand, but you can understand how to behave in certain situations, if that makes sense. Like teach them like how to do 2 + 2 = 4. They don't understand why 2 + 2 = 4, but they'll understand and follow the process. I was watching a TikTok of a girl who's like a diagnosed sociopath, and she says, I don't know what love feels like, but I know how to behave in certain conditions. And that's okay. Sometimes your brain is just wired differently. Like, she knows she's a sociopath, but she tries to do better than, than not feeling anything at all. Because they do have feelings, they just don't feel certain ones. It's pretty sick, but in an interesting kind of way.
I got my Tesla picking me up. This is the worst day of my life. Damn.
Well, it's safe to say his Kick streaming career is in the same condition as his McLaren, but speaking of scary things, we just dropped an exclusive Halloween limited edition.
Addiction? Wow!
An exclusive Halloween limited edition collection over at Matt's City. Hey, maybe Jack could practice with some toy cars on this bad boy. Or who knows, maybe you need something to spice up your male living space. Or have some kids to enjoy something that's a little more unique and not a generic.
Honestly, I think this is a really smart move. Atozy is probably has a large audience that has kids. That's actually really smart. Have your viewers that are like 30 plus, and then they have like a little merch of their favorite YouTuber. Yeah, it's actually really smart.
Amazon knockoff. And we also have major American cities, and we'll be dropping many more soon, so you can check out us at matt.city, which will be in the top of the link in the description down below. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Peace.
I played those on a kid. Yeah, I played those on those too. I think it's cute. I think it's a cute merch idea. It's very unique. Yeah. Alright, that was amazing! Oh my goodness! Wow, I have no faith in humanity whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.